Today on CityCast Pittsburgh, it's hot. We keep getting air quality warnings. Maybe you or your loved ones just need a little pick-me-up. That's why we're here with our July gift guide. The team's breaking down our favorite gifts and experiences to give this month. It's Tuesday, July 18th. I'm Mallory Falk, and here's what Pittsburgh's talking about. I'm with CityCast's Francesca DeBecco. Hey there.
Hey.
And Maria Carter. Hello.
Hey there, Mallory.
It's been a minute since I've been on mic with you guys. Glad to be back.
Yeah. Welcome back, Francesca.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited to talk about local gifts. We've got some great things to suggest today.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and I wanted to start us out with what I think might be the best gift recommendation of the month.
If you do say so yourself.
If I do say so myself. I will say this is one that host Megan Harris pointed out to me, so I'm not giving myself pats on the back exactly. Pats, you'll see how that was a pun.
I love it.
Because my pick is T-shirts covered in old designs from Pittsburgh Pat buses or PERT buses or however you want to refer to them these days.
Mallory,
Wow.
I'm looking at this link. These are incredible. I feel transported back in time.
Yeah, so these shirts, you can get them on Society 6. They're by Pittsburgh Bus Seat Company. Each shirt is completely covered with the design from an old bus seat.
They're like sort of abstract. Like, remember those like dancing like stick figures?
Mm-hmm.
Those are in a couple of them, a variety of colors.
One is just like pure squiggles.
Yeah.
It's kind of like wearing carpet or something as a t-shirt.
Yes.
It's an all-over design. It's not like something on the center of a shirt.
You know what? I know it's still summertime, and this might be a little early for some folks, but you know, when you go into the store right now, you're already seeing Halloween stuff. And I just want to point out that this would make a great Halloween costume.
Ooh.
You could do some matching face paint.
Yeah, I think that there's some really creative way. Maybe your partner can go as a bus stop or, you know, actually like become the PRT bus or PAT bus.
Or they can make the bottom half the sinkhole that they're emerging from.
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, I think there's a lot of ways you can go with this. Definitely check it out. And Mallory, I think it looks like there's a little sale going on right now, so people might want to take advantage.
As a newer person to Pittsburgh, have people been obsessed with the bus seats for a long time, or did someone just decide these were cool designs?
You know, I don't know the origin story of the Pittsburgh Bus Seat Company, but I do think Pittsburghers just love anything that's iconically Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We're a sucker for.
If it like takes you, you know, back to a moment, if it transports you, it truly transports you. I
I
think
see what
that,
you did there, Francesca. Welcome back.
Yeah, I know. It's just, Pittsburgh loves their nostalgia and really.
Okay.
What?
Wait. Okay. Sorry to interrupt, but I clicked on the side, and even though I originally found these as T-shirts, you can also get them as fanny packs, backpacks, face masks. You can get this print on a variety of items.
Wait, I think the fanny packs are a game changer.
Maria, what have you got for us?
Yeah, mine is going to be a little pricier, but I was thinking summertime, what's great to do? Roller skating. There's a great local skate shop, Wicked Skatewear. It's on Liberty in Bloomfield. And, like a lot of people took up roller skating in the pandemic, but
that's true. Yeah.
But if you maybe didn't hop on board, or if you did but only rented skates, it'd be a great time to go buy some. There are lots of cute skates. I was looking online and on Reddit, someone called Strumwheel has some great trail recommendations. They say Eliza Furnace Trail, the North Shore and Southside Riverfront Trails, Point State Park. And then you can always try roller hockey rinks, too, that are in some of the parks around town. And if it's super hot out, you can always go to Neville Roller Dome. They have an adult skate night, which, like in my experience, adult skates are super fun. And like people are doing like amazing things and they're just fun to watch, even if you're not a great roller skater.
Oh my gosh. I've not been roller skating since I was maybe in high school, but I've got many memories of this Neville Roller Dome.
Yeah.
But this is so fun. I think it'd be great like to give someone as a gift and buy some for yourself and go out on a little skating date.
And a hot tip to all our pet owners out there, we actually take our dog rollerblading and it's
Really?
great exercise and
Seriously?
she loves it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, super fun. So, yeah, I mean, I was thinking quads, but, you know, we'll be inclusive.
No skate supremacy here.
No.
This is a perfect summertime activity. I love this one.
Yeah, and like also roller skates, they come in amazing colors. It's like the skates of your dreams these days.
I'm just going to put this out there. I believe that the Pittsburgh bus seat shirts and some colorful skatewear would be like the perfect skating outfit. Like
When's your
perfect
birthday,
summer
Francesca?
Look. Oh no, I'm not a rollerblader. No. I think I passed that point in my life.
Okay.
So then what's your more age appropriate recommendation, Francesca?
Well, I also have some merchandise to recommend. Do you guys know the Instagram page Pittsburgh Personified?
No, it's new to me. Tell me more.
It's the best. It's everyone's favorite local meme maker. When you scroll through these memes, it's just hilarious Pittsburgh stuff that makes you feel very seen if you're a local. And they just released merch on their Etsy page, and it's so good. So they have stickers and mugs and t-shirts and phone cases. Some of my favorite ones, there's this one meme that says, "There ain't no way every person living on that hill is Polish." And then there's this really cute design that says, "Bloomfield Beach, always open in my heart," because we know the Bloomfield pole, you know.
On hiatus for the summer.
Yes. And then this one really hits our team pretty good. It says, "Pittsburgh is not the Midwest or the East Coast, but a secret third thing." And it's this like really cool psychedelic Pittsburgh skyline design. But that made me think a lot about our previous episode where we debated what region Pittsburgh falls in. Are we Appalachia, East Coast, Midwest? So I really loved that one. Do you guys see any other on the page that you like?
I do love this. It comes in a t-shirt and a tote bag. It says, "She is beauty, she is grace," and it's Jalapeño Hannah from the Pirates Pierogi race, running with her little purse.
The one that really caught my eye was Titty Sphinx. Someone mentioned it, and I was like, what the hell is Titty Sphinx? And I had to like look it up. And like Googling Titty Sphinx is a very questionable thing to do in life.
You want your private browser open for that.
Yeah, exactly. As a journalist, you're Googling weird stuff all the time anyway. I feel like, yeah, Titty Sphinx is just right up there. But yeah, so I think, that one's just cute. It's a little heart that says Titty Sphinx. Like, yeah, love it.
And for anyone who maybe hasn't done the Google and is newer to Pittsburgh, Titty Sphinx is this iconic statue in Allegheny Cemetery.
With the nice pair of boobs.
Yeah, heavily endowed. Sphinx.
Do you think anyone has gone to like a plastic surgeon and is like, I want the Titty Sphinx?
No, it is one of the best local landmarks. If you haven't seen it.
Just imagining rolling up and the plastic surgeon's expecting a picture of Kim Kardashian and instead it's the Titty Sphinx's inspo.
Why not?
It's not so bad. It's not bad inspiration.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
So if you want to show your love for the Titty Sphinx or any other incredible Pittsburgh memes and institutions,
it's great.
Pittsburgh Personified merch is the way to go.
Yeah, you can find them on Instagram at Pittsburgh Personified or on Etsy PGH Personified.
Pittsburgh, it's Megan. If you're craving a delicious scoop on a hot summer day, get yourself up to Bakery Square, the new local home for Jenny's ice cream in Pittsburgh. I know, it's sort of sacrilegious here to love an Ohio brand this much, but y'all, I have been a Jenny stan for years. Their flavors are so creative. The brown butter almond brittle, the brambleberry crisp, and they have dairy-free and gluten-free flavors too. Their cold brew one, it is almost better than actual coffee. And one day, I might even pluck up the courage to try the everything bagel. My friend Laura says it's divine. I'm so stoked that I can finally get my from-scratch Jenny's Fix right here in Pittsburgh, even at Target, Whole Foods, or Giant Eagle. Find all their flavors and fun facts at Jenny's, that's JENIS.com.
Okay, so moving on to our food and drink category. Francesca, start us off. What's a great food and gift drink for July?
Yeah, I love this category. It might be my favorite. So have you guys been to the PA Market in the Strip District?
I don't think so.
They have a really nice patio area, and I recently saw that they have this ongoing series of popsicles paired with cocktails. You could go minus the cocktails if you want to be, without the alcohol, that's fine. And they have these like delicious summery flavors. There's specifically this one strawberry ginger lemonade paleta paired with a mezcal and gin creation, and that sounds incredible.
Ooh, that is right up my alley.
So, like, instead of like making a boozy popsicle or frozen something, you have a regular popsicle and a cocktail?
Yeah. I mean, what can get better? You're cooling down. A lot of people actually will dip their popsicles in the cocktail. So I don't know. It kind of creates a whole different flavor dynamic. But I was looking at some of the paleta flavors, and there's apple strawberry, chocolate, coconut lime, orange cream, red velvet, strawberry ginger lemonade, which I mentioned, white chocolate chamomile, and cookie crisps. I've never had a paleta before. I need to go and check this out.
Oh, you're missing out. Those are good.
Yeah.
And throw in alcohol. Double
it could be better.
It just sounds like a really fun date night to take your friend or your partner or whoever on, and just kind of like, deal with the heat that we're talking about July here. So I think that this will be enjoyable for a while.
It's a nice summer version of the biscotti and coffee.
Let's go.
Mallory, how about you?
Yeah, so summer is a great time to have people over, maybe host a nice little dinner on your Pittsburgh porch or patio. And if you want to get out the, chips and dip, the snacks, there is a Pittsburgh Stadium serving bowl that I would recommend, designed by Fort Pitt Clayworks.
Oh, yeah.
This thing is
awesome.
Amazing. Oh, my gosh.
Looking at it now, love their designs. They're like line work designs, like black and white. Mallory, this is so cool. It's literally shaped like PNC Park. You can see the city skyline. You can see the field, all the little detail of all the people in the stadium. This is so cool.
Yeah, the edges of the bowl are the skyline and the stadium seats. And then the center of the bowl is the baseball diamond.
Yeah. I think this would be great for any baseball fan, any chips and dip fan, any Pittsburgh fan. It's super fun. It's like classy. And
so I feel like this is a really, really nice gift to give to somebody in your life. It's $86. It's porcelain, original artwork, handmade in Pittsburgh, and it's also microwave and dishwasher safe, which is really nice because sometimes you never know with some of these ceramic items. In true Pittsburgh fashion, there is also a Heinz Field Acrisure serving bowl, but that baby's sold out. I don't know if they're planning to make more. But, for a summertime gift, the baseball stadium is really the way to go.
Yeah, it's this creator is so awesome. Check it out. Check out the page. We'll have it linked in the show notes.
And maybe move kind of fast because it seems like stuff is selling out quick from this site. So if someone in your life would love a baseball stadium serving bowl, go snag that right now. Maria, what do you have for us?
Yeah, I guess I was hungry when I was doing mine. And this came from a recommendation from a friend, Scratch and Company. They're in Troy Hill. And So one of my problems when I go to like get brunch or breakfast somewhere is I don't like eggs. And when I looked at their menu, one of the things I really liked is that it had a lot of options that weren't eggs and weren't pancakes. Like they do a bagel board for two, which like you had me at bagel board, like why go further? But there are lots of other good things. They have like short ribs and hash that does come with some eggs, but you wouldn't have to get that. They've got some amazing looking sandwiches, like a smoked trout sandwich that is like, that's amazing, right? A house smash burger, like, like feel like if you had a rough night before, like I love a burger in the morning. That's insight into me. And then, we love a good donut here at CityCast Pittsburgh. I saw on Google reviews, their donuts also had some amazing reviews. They had traditional glazed donuts and also lavender sugar donuts there.
Maria, we must not have spoken about this before. I'm a little shocked you don't maybe know, but I'm a huge Scratch & Co fan. Love it there. The bagels are made by Hellbender Bagels. They're a local bagel company. Awesome. And they also have, if you're looking for some interesting coffees, there's a miso latte I had that was really delicious. But also they have these really tasty carbonated homemade beverages that are super fruity and herby. So I think anyone can find something they like there for brunch. The vibes are great. This is an awesome gift idea for, your brunch lover in your life.
And I'll put in a plug for Maria, maybe not for you because it's egg-based, but I've gone there for the shakshuka and it is top-notch.
Yeah, I've had that dish without egg before and it's spicy, it's tomatoey, it's good. If you're an egg person, get egg, you do you.
We like dippy eggs here.
And finally, the gift of experience, things to do. Maria, you've got an interesting choice for us here.
Yeah. So a friend of mine went on a date night with her husband to Sandbox VR in the Strip District and really enjoyed it.
This is brand new.
Yeah, it's really new. And, I just talking to it, reading some of the reviews, it really kind of reminds me of an escape room type experience where you're kind of in it together for a little bit. Except you're less locked in a room, but maybe you're locked in a virtual room sort of thing. Anyway.
So is this video games? What is this?
Yeah, so it is a video game. You put on, I think, a vest, and then it's about 30 minutes of actually doing the virtual reality experience. And one of the things that I was reading on their website is they say you're less likely to get motion sickness than some other VR things because you're more free to move around and it tracks better than a lot of things where you just have the VR, headset on and aren't moving. And you get to choose from half a dozen different experiences, like a zombie apocalypse, there's a kid-friendly pirate game, some defend Earth against aliens. If you're a nerd like me, a Star Trek Discovery away mission, so you can pretend you're in Starfleet. It's $40 to $55 a person. And the most hilarious thing is you get to watch yourself afterwards.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I would like that.
No, I don't know about that.
I went on their Instagram and watched some of these, and they'll intercut some of what you're seeing in the game and some of what is happening. And it's 6 people bopping around, looking ridiculous. You're fighting zombies that aren't there. And it's hilarious.
I don't need to know how embarrassing I look doing this kind of an activity.
You don't have to watch it, I'm sure, but I feel maybe that's part of the shared experience at the end.
But, Maria, this is a great pick for those, smoky days that we've been having, but also the hot days where you want to go inside in some air conditioning. Yeah. Another fun activity.
Well, if you want to leave virtual reality and step into reality, Francesca, what do you have for us?
Yeah, we're going to go outside with my pick. I don't know if any of you have been kayaking on our rivers. I think it's just a delightful thing that we have access to our waterways. But I think a really fun twist on it would be a night paddle. Venture Outdoors and Kayak Pittsburgh host night paddles every so often. And the next one is on July 21st. But I just think it would be a really magical experience to have, paddle along as the sun goes down, move along with that, evening current and get that moonlighting. You can wear a headlamp. It starts at Kayak Pittsburgh out in Sharpsburg, and it goes from 9 to 11 p.m. on July 21st. But keep an eye out because they do host them every so often. It's $48. They do ask that you have previous kayaking experience. That's only because it's nighttime.
You've been on the water before.
Yeah. Been on the rivers. So this one will take you down the Allegheny. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and if you've been wanting to maybe go kayaking, but like kind of deterred by the hot weather too, like it's a lot cooler once the sun starts going down. This might just be like a nice time of day night to go.
Good point. Just bring the bug spray.
Yeah, definitely.
Lather up.
So last but not least, if you want something a little bit more hands-on and crafty, Tal and Bert is offering some craft workshops throughout the month. They're this awesome husband and wife team that have a Black-owned business, mostly known for their signature geode candles. I think they've gotten some national recognition for these candles.
Yeah, they have.
But they also offer these crafts and drafts workshops at local breweries and crafts and cocktails workshops in their own store in Sharpsburg, where you get to, sip on a little something and make a nice craft. So July 22nd, they have a live air plant wreath workshop at Low Lev Beer in Lawrenceville.
I was looking at photos of these and they are so beautiful. And it's something that can really last no matter what season it is. So this one looks really cool.
Yeah. So the workshop is $60 and that gets you, all of the supplies you need to make a wreath and then 2 beers from Low Lev. And so I think you could either bring a friend to this workshop or a loved one, or make this gift to gift to them. There are a couple of options of how this can work as a gift. And same thing goes July 30th. There's a hanging terrarium class at Back Alley Brewing in Dormont. And then the one that was most appealing to me is they have a crafts and cocktail night in their store in Sharpsburg on July 29th, where you can make a resin charcuterie board. There's also going to be non-alcoholic drinks available. And if you click the link here, these boards are beautiful. They're really kind of unlike any other boards I've seen.
Wow.
I would never use that. I would just hang it on my wall and be like, look at what I made.
Yeah, it's truly an art piece. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's like this light wood and then kind of the top is covered with this sort of swirly, multicolored. It looks like one has some gold swirling throughout it. Resin.
Really beautiful. And, if you want to, pack in the fun, you could go to one of these or just stop by the Sharpsburg store and then head out and do your moonlight on the river. Guys, I'm getting out my credit card.
A little more news before you go. Both First Lady Jill Biden and U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg are in Pittsburgh today. They're on a little tour to campaign, obviously, and because Pittsburgh was one of 5 cities declared a workforce hub in May. That means we're supposed to get federal support for apprenticeships and job training. Each hub has a different focus area, and ours is, what else? Robotics. The White House didn't say in advance where the pair will be today, so keep your eyes peeled for those shiny black Secret Service SUVs. The Hollywood strike will have a couple ripple effects on the Steel City. WESA and Pittsburgh Magazine report we didn't have anything shooting right now, but the strike will probably delay a few shows that were set to start on filming soon, like the new seasons of American Rust, A League of Their Own, and Mayor of Kingstown. Our film office says about 5,000 folks are in the industry here, but not all of them are represented by the striking unions. And if you've been following the possible Wilkinsburg merger, a teeny update. Commonwealth Court ruled that it's not as easy as a few folks thought, and that if Pittsburgh is going to annex Wilkinsburg someday, then both communities have to approve it. That's all for today here on CityCast Pittsburgh. If you enjoyed the show, why not give us the gift of a nice rating? Leave us 5 stars and give us a good review. And don't forget to subscribe to our Hey Pittsburgh newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. See you then.
Here, how about I just move it to you and you can lay there?